What up, everyone? It's your girl Jossie, aka J Renee, back at it again with another video from Milan. I know it's literally been like 4 months since I posted a video, but it's been 3 months since I've been here, and like I have a lot to share. Like it's been great so far. Let's like really get into it. Like, how is it living here? Like, are you okay? Are you eating? You have roommates? Like, what does your room look like? Like, I get those questions all the time, and I answer them, of course, but like I need to document myself, and I have been. If you're on my TikTok or my Instagram, I have been documenting what I've been doing, but I definitely need, like, some video evidence that I've been here. But first, before we do that, make sure you hit that subscribe button. So let's just get into it. Okay, first on the list, culture shocks. I think I wrote them down. Wow, hold on. Okay, we're back. Culture shocks. Let's start. Okay, number one, the stairs. I know you've never seen a beautiful black queen like me, light-skinned black queen, because I don't look very black right now, but that's okay. But I get stares a lot, and it's different. Like if you're just like traveling to travel, but when you live here, you see it a lot more. And maybe it's my hair, maybe it's also just because I'm black, but oftentimes I do wear a lot of things that people don't wear often here, at least as far as color. Like I see all the Italian girlies, black trench coats, black hats, black bag. Where's the color? And I said, "Oh, them trench coats look good. They do look good, but I need some variety." So I bring the flavor, but I'm also just like very beautiful, and it's hard for people not to stare, and I get that, and that's okay. And that's okay. I get a lot of like, where are you from? Obviously, like if you hear, sometimes like you can hear that I'm American, but then they'll ask like, okay, where are your parents from? Type of thing. Like, you're not just American. Like there's black people in America, I promise you there is. And if they're talking about like lineage from whatever country, I couldn't tell you. It's not my fault. But yeah, that's one. Number two, the bottle caps. Who would have thought that the bottle cap's not supposed to come off? I remember when I first got here, let me show you. I remember when I first got here trying to open a water bottle, I literally tried to pull the whole cap off like it was not supposed to be there. So this is the cap. I twisted it off, but it stays on. It's supposed to stay on so you don't lose the cap. That makes so much sense. Like the way that makes sense is like, okay, but the day when I first had like my first water bottle, I tried to yank it off because why is the bottle not coming? Why is the top not coming off? Anyway, that was another one that was a shocker to me because why is the top not coming off? But it just makes sense. Then you'll never lose your water bottle. But then I never close my bottles all the way because trying to get it back on is just a hassle. You win some, you lose some. Okay, number three. I don't know about you, but the 3 months I've been here, besides the girls from my school that I've met, I have not met another Black American or an American, period. I haven't since I've been here. Other than the girls that go to my school, but they go to my school. So it's like, of course we're gonna meet them. But like just living here, I haven't met not one. And maybe I'm not in the right places to meet them, but like I still haven't. So I don't know. That's just me. Okay, next, number four. The language barrier. Do I speak Italian? No. Am I learning? Yes. Parlo un po' italiano y parlo italiano. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm learning. I have classes, well, they're actually 4 times a week, but I go twice a week because it's cold. But yes, I am learning, and I think hopefully by the time I graduate in 2 years, like I'll be able to have like full sentences. I mean, I can speak full sentences, kind of like they're choppy. Like, you know how when people are first learning English, you can still understand the words they're saying if they pick out certain words. Like, you don't need to know the filler words, and like that's it. But I feel like in Italian, because like they combine words, it's like, damn, I'm missing something, and it's not the right thing. Like, I'll use the present tense of every verb because that's all I know. That's all I know. I went, I don't know, I go. I didn't, you know, that doesn't make sense. But I'm learning. That's all that matters. And we're hanging in there. Okay. To add on to that, I speak the most when the other person does not speak any English at all. Like a lot of people can just tell by looking at me. Like they won't speak any Italian to me if they know, yeah, I speak English. Oh, hi, how you doing? Instead of, ciao, buonasera, da, da, da. they'll say, "Oh, hi, welcome in." Da, da, da. I'm like, "Oh, it was obvious, was it?" Anyway, the most I speak in Italian is to people who only speak Italian, or in my Italian class, like it's all like Italian words the whole time. But yeah, meeting international. Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about friends soon, but meeting international people, like this city is literally international. Like there's all types of people from everywhere. I'm actually not sure what I meant about that, but we're gonna get into that later. Let's skip that one. Okay, number 5, cheap alcohol. The way that I went to the grocery store for the first time when I first got here in September, I said, "Why is the Don Julio €6?" Oh, okay, period. I also just don't drink as much here. Like if I do, it's like in moderation. It's like maybe one drink, but I used to like we just get lit every weekend and it's crazy. But like I also just don't drink, and the most I drink is Aperol Spritz or something. But they be drinking all the time. Day, not day, night. Like the nightlife is cool. Everybody's got a beer, got something, wine at every dinner occasion. It's normal. It's cool. But it's like, do you have to drink? I mean, if you want to be a part of the culture, you just indulge a little bit. But now I don't need to. I don't need any alcohol. I really don't. I really don't. Okay, number 7. Speaking of eating, it's cold outside now, and eating outside is like a European staple, might I add. Why do they eat out in the cold? I guess it's at least I hear in Milan because they're tight for space, so all the restaurants don't have as much space for everyone they want to accommodate for, and so they have seating outside, which is fine in the warm in the summer. But it's winter now. You will not catch me outside. I did it once. I literally had brunch the other day with my friends in like 30, 40-degree weather. I said, I'm never doing this again. I don't remember winters being that cold. I lied. Winter's always been that cold. It's just I go from my house to my car to outside to go to walk to the place, not walking everywhere in the cold, sitting in the cold, doing whatever in the cold. Like that's not something I'm used to, and I don't want to do that anymore. So you and I catch me outside. If the planes are not inside, I'm not going. Period. Number 8. I think we're on number 8. Cheese. If y'all don't know, I am a little bit of lactose intolerant, but people say, "Oh yeah, I'm lactose intolerant." No, it's real bad for me. We're not the same. We're not the same. I'm actually lactose intolerant. You might be, but I actually am, and so it hurts. Okay, and so everyone says you picked the wrong place to go if you're lactose intolerant. I said, yeah, you're right. But also there could be a more variety of foods because pizza and pasta and kebab cannot be the only things that y'all have here. You know what I mean? Which they have other things. Like there's a big Asian community, so they have a lot of ramen, they have a lot of sushi places. Chinatown, they got Chinatown, everybody got Chinatown. But like that's it. Pizza and pasta. When I first got here, I said literally it's just pizza and pasta on every corner on every street. Like I don't know how you like stay in the market with all this competition. But hey, everybody's pizza not the same, clearly. So my pizza's literally bread and salsa or in sauce. Salsa here, but whatever. Oh, and oil, like olive oil or garlic, like I'll get some of that added or some vegetables on top, but no cheese. No cheese. And I don't drink coffee either. Like coffee, like they don't have like a big breakfast. I'm looking for like some pancakes, some waffles. And you gotta make your own waffles. They don't make them waffles here. Pancakes maybe, but they don't make waffles here. And so I gotta make my own, which is fine. That's a whole nother thing, learning how to cook because I did not have to it wasn't a big thing. Like I didn't have to learn at home, but now I gotta, whip up a little something, something, something for myself. You know what I'm saying? Pizza and pasta only. Okay, that's enough for the culture shocks. I'm sure there are more, but I can't think of them right now. So we're gonna skip to the next segment. Okay, next let's talk about friends and people I know. I mean, for those who know me, know I'm like a very outgoing person, and I have so many stories now. It's only been 3 months, but I have so many stories. I meet people very easily, especially if they speak English. If I spoke fluent Italian, all the people on the street, I'm not on the street. Every place that I go that's near my house, I know them all by name, by heart, by everything because I go there all the time. It's not like back home, I go certain places. Like I just went to school and that was it, school, work, whatever. But here, like I see the same people all the time, and it's not just at school. I haven't started my main classes yet, so it's like the people at the shop, the Asian ladies that own the shop down the street. I love her. I love that shop. The Pam that's right here. Like I go here all the time. Like come on. Uh, yeah. But anyway, my friends, the first couple friends that I made were from my school. We had like a big group chat and said like, okay, so who wants to go out? Da da da. So I met a bunch of girls from there, mostly girls, mostly girls. I mean, it's a fashion. They were all in their fashion photography class. So I met a few people there. Probably my closest friend now. I hope she's not watching this. Um, but I met her on a bus stop. At a bus stop. I've actually met quite a few people at the bus stop. And I told her I liked her bag. She had this shiny blue leather, like it was like a turquoise, like a blue bag, leather bag. And I said it was beautiful. And I said to her in Italian, I like your borsa, mi piace tu borsa, something like that. And she was like, oh, I don't speak Italian. I said, oh, perfect. I love your bag. And that happens like all the time. Like every time I'll tell like some of my other friends, oh yeah, I met this girl at this place, this place, this place. Like Jocelyn, you're always meeting people like randomly. I'm like, yeah, and like that's how else are you supposed to make friends other than talking to people? Like how do people like just not talk? I don't know. Whatever. But till this day, like we're this close. She's friends. Her name's Jay. Shout out to Jay. Love you down, girl. We about to turn it up in France for my birthday. Period. But she's my friendship bestie, and yes, I love her. Another girl I met literally grocery shopping at 9 a.m. on a Wednesday because I didn't have what I needed to make pancakes, and so I'm looking for the baking powder or whatever. And I ask her like some I don't know. I'll if I don't know the word in Italian, I'll look it up first and then say it. I'm like, yeah, is this do you know if this is baking soda or baking powder or whatever? And she was like, oh, I don't speak Italian. I said, girl, me neither. She was like, oh yeah, because we were both in like the cake aisle, and I was like, yeah, I need some baking powder, for my cake. And she was like, actually, you know what? I need that too. Let's go ask. So we asked somebody and they didn't have it. I'm like, damn. So she just got like, the cake mix and I just got like the pancake mix and that was that. And then we were friends for life, Where is she from? She's from Turkey. And we went out one time and then we went out another time and then like she's great. She's also in school. And then another girl, she's an Italian girl, and I met her at another bus stop, Halloween day, Halloween night. Okay, well, I ran out of space on my iPad, so we're back to my phone now, and my speaker won't work on my phone, so hopefully y'all can hear me without too much background. I'll make it quick, even though I had a lot more to say. But I did want to put my friends in there because they like helped shape me being here. To continue about the girl that I met Halloween night. Yeah, she was helping out some other girls and she said something to me in Italian and asked me if I spoke Italian. I was like, yeah, a little bit. Then she proceeded to like speak in English. Then we like connected. Both in the fashion and stuff like that. And so that's just like what we talked about. We met up one time and all that good stuff. And so yeah, let me go back to the first girl I met. So the first two people I met was Paula and Carmen. Paula been stuck with me since the jump, like let that girl down. She's from Brazil. She's my Brazilian baddie and I love her so much. But yeah, so everybody I met so far has been really great. I know y'all want to know about any of the black people that I met, and my neighbor, she's from the Dominican Republic. She's Afro-Latina though, and so she helped me get like with the what's tea on like the hair and stuff like that. Like who do I need to go to? What part of Milan do I need to go to find somebody in my hair? Because I mean I'm looking good now. I did this, but shout out to Miss Lena. I miss you because I need somebody in my hair. I mean, I got a little bit going on or whatever. I did a little barb or whatever, but missing somebody to do my hair, and like the green came back unfortunately, so I didn't bring no dye with me. It's okay. So that's how it's been so far with my friends, and I just love them all so much. We had lots of things going on, and oh yeah, I forgot my girlie from Palestine. Neha, girl, love you down too. Okay, we she also went to my school, and all that good stuff. So love you all. Period. Hopefully y'all don't watch this because this is for my people back home, but I gotta shout y'all out because love y'all down. Period. Okay. Okay, another thing, roommates. Let's get into it. So I love my roommates actually. People have so many horror stories about their roommates, especially maybe in like another country, but I got very blessed. I mean, I've always been blessed with pretty good roommates since I started university, college. I gotta let me write that down. Talking different. But yeah, so as of right now, I have 3 roommates. One is from Romania, one is from Italy, and one is from Iran, and we all get along really well. Sometimes we cook for each other. Thanksgiving's this week, so that's my job. Have I ever cooked before? Thanksgiving meal before? No. Am I gonna do it this time? Absolutely yes, because who's gonna bring Thanksgiving here but me? There's no other Americans here that's like, so we're gonna have Thanksgiving, and I'm gonna make sure it happens. And like I said earlier, me being here, I had to learn how to cook. And so it really is clearly not that hard because I've watched so many videos and made so much stuff, and it's like, oh, that's easy. So we're gonna see. Am I gonna update y'all if it's bad? No. Am I gonna update y'all if it's good? Probably still not. Maybe on my Instagram, but not on YouTube. So follow me on Instagram. Anyway, yeah, we all like respect each other. We got a good thing going on. We take our like traditional meals and stuff like really seriously. I said like, yeah, I want to do Thanksgiving. Everybody's like, yes. Like, do y'all want to go shopping together or what? Like, let me know what I need to help y'all with. As far as cooking and stuff, like everybody's like, we're just, yeah, okay, period. So love them down. Y'all see this? Hopefully I don't see it, but love y'all down. Yeah, that's it for roommates. Next up is crochet. I've been crocheting a lot. I literally just posted a video on my TikTok about what I've been crocheting. If you can see on my bed, I did some pillowcases. Aside from that, I made a bunch of hats. Okay, I'm gonna just show y'all one, like my favorite one, and let me tell me what y'all think is so. Okay, this is my newest hats. I ran out of yarn in the bag because it takes so much yarn to make these. But I literally just learned. I don't know why I didn't catch on the trend back home when everybody was making these. But nobody wears them here, and I'm like, oh, open market. The business minded me. And it takes a lot of yarn, and you can make them as thick or as not as you want to. And I literally love them. I made 3 versions already, a black version, a gray version, and I have a brown one already, but I bought that at a pop-up shop. But I literally love this so much, the little ruffle hats, and I've literally been crocheting up a storm. That bag back there I crocheted. I did 3 more hats, all those pillowcases. I've been whipping it up. Have I been sewing a lot more? No, I haven't been fabric shopping, and but they have a lot more dead stock stores around here, like of just like fabric from old collections and stuff like that. Like, sustainable stores that I need to go to, but I haven't gone out to do that yet. And I'm used to like sewing in my space, and I just have my room where I live, so it's like hard trying to like separate like space and work. So that's like the only thing that's really holding me back is my mind. But I do have a sewing machine. I did buy one, and I love it so much. So yeah, last thing I'm gonna talk about, and I'll be done. I'll be out your face, and ask me any questions in the comments if you have them. How I talk, okay? So I can't, I'm from home, US, right? And so everyone has their own version of English. And so like, it's like almost like everyone speaks English and I'm like the only one who like speaks just English, which is almost like, not that it's embarrassing, but it's a little embarrassing because everybody else, has their mother tongue and English. They can still hold a conversation in English, which is dope. But then like when you're around people who all speak the same language and it's not English, I'd be like, I'm just here. But also along with that, is like I'm almost like assimilating to the way they speak English as well. For example, okay, time, like telling time. I was like, okay, so when are we gonna meet? Okay, yeah, let's do 7.5. Like 7.5. Like 7:30, you mean? Like 7:30? Like, yeah. But like some people would say and a half, or I don't know. Or for example, like they do like the 24-hour thing, and I'm like, yeah, I'll see you at 13. 13 what? 1 o'clock? Okay, I'll see you at 1 p.m. But for for me, it's like 13. I have to do the math. Okay, 13. I don't usually use the 24-hour thing. It makes sense, but it doesn't. Also, you know, everywhere else in the world uses meters instead of feet or miles. Centimeters, and you know, instead of inches, kilometers instead of pounds. And I'm just sitting here, or Celsius instead of Fahrenheit. Bro, that's the biggest one. I'd be like, they'd be like, yeah, it's like 10 degrees. It's, what are you talking about? It's 50 degrees. 10 degrees Celsius? Oh, okay, let me do the math. Okay, like 15, something like that, around that, whatever. And so I'm like, okay. Or they'll say, yeah, like I'm 172, you know, centimeters or whatever. You're like 5'7". What does that mean? Like, what does that mean to me? I don't know. But I have to like adjust and learn. And then so I think about all the people who like are from other countries coming to America. Like, what is this dumb system? Like, nobody does that here. Another thing is how is football. I still call it soccer. Everybody's like, it's football. I'm like, right. Soccer is a big thing everywhere else in the world except for US. I mean, US, you know, people like soccer, but it's football here and everybody loves football. American football, like their football is like our American football. Like we go woo, 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 for our football team, but they do the same thing for their football team. Yeah. I think that's it. If y'all have any questions for me about how I've been while I'm here, let me know because I would love to answer them. Remember to follow me on TikTok. That's where you'll see like most of my like daily stuff, TikTok and Instagram, for just like, you know, pictures. My birthday's coming up and I'm going to France. So I'm gonna have an amazing time. So pray for me. And thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.